in the Northeast, to reach out to individual leaders who have the same and similar mindset and who are like-minded with the thought process that we are trying to move forward with, and who would like to work together with us to strengthen this platform and strengthen this entity so that we can all work together. And let me be very clear with everybody. We are here to also ensure that we invite, whether it's the people from the media, whether it's the people who are professionals, whether individuals who are there. So many people in different parts of the country today always have felt, and I'm sure many of you here also feel it, that a platform like this and a party like this is necessary. We also feel that there are individuals, and I'm sure there'll be many of you. I invite some of you or many of you or whoever wants to come. You can also join the party. You can also come with us and work with us. Your input will be, it's not about only politics, please remember. It's about ensuring that wherever we find that there is a concern or an issue for anybody from the Northeast, somehow or the another, when it is a person from Meghalaya, though we in our heart we feel, "Are yaar, ye kya ho raha hai?" but we don't know what to do, what to say, or who to approach. If somebody happens to be, some issue happens with somebody from Arunachal, then we'll find Arunachal people talking. But then there is a space, there is a vacuum, there is a need for a platform that is going to be talking about the Northeast. So you can imagine when, professionals like you, others, officers, others who are individuals who would like to see some kind of a platform, we are hopeful that we'll be able to provide that. And this committee that we have set up is mandated to approach individuals who would like to associate with the party and other political parties who would like to merge and work with this new entity that we're going to create.
You said that you will certainly contest elections. So will you be contesting elections against BJP and Congress?
No, we have always believed, I think you must be remembering very clearly, that in almost all the past elections, almost, maybe barring one, the NPP has always contested on its own. Tripura Morta has also always contested on its own. All the other political parties have contested on their own. So we are very clear that if we don't contest elections on our own, then where is our principle? So our principle is based on the different objectives, on the constitution and what we want to achieve. So obviously, we will contest elections on our own. We are very clear about that. See, there are two paths to forming government and to fighting elections. One is about contesting elections. The other part is about forming a government. So don't mix the two. When we talk of contesting election, it is based on the principle of the party. And what is it that we want to tell the people? If people believe the principles that we're on, then people will give us a majority. And we will go ahead and forming the government on our own. But if the people themselves give a fractured mandate or give a mixed kind of a mandate, then obviously political parties have to appreciate or respect that mandate and then work towards forming governance. So let's not mix the two. Your question was about election contesting, and I'm very clear, as I said, we've always maintained in the past also, and we don't shy away from that, that when it comes to election, we will always contest elections on our own. But एक और सवाल आपने पूछ लिया, मैडम से पूछ लेते हैं, आपके हो गया. There are many issues. If I start going towards all of those issues, it could be very time consuming. But, the major issues that we have faced is, of course, even now when we speak, that in Tripura also, there are a lot of concerns about the different land rights in 6 scheduled areas that are there. And again, we have found that Tripura Morta as a party has been pushing on those areas. While the engagement is going on, we have not reached to the conclusion that we would want to see. So therefore, these kind of land rights and the protection of the indigenous people, the protection of the identity of our people, the protection of the culture of our people, the overall progress and economic growth that we would like to see, these are all agendas where we feel that we can do more by being together. And that's really what is driving, as I said, this entire decision we're taking. Thank you.
एक let me जी I'll address it. We have all time, especially when the ladies are asking the question, we'll answer it. What is our issues across Northeast? Daniel Langthasa is fighting for protection of 6th schedule. We are fighting for the protection of 6th schedule. There are common problems of illegal migration happening from neighboring countries, alienation of tribal land. अच्छा दिल्ली में अरुणाचली हो, दिमासा हो, गारो हो, नागा हो, त्रिपुरी हो, मिजो हो, बहुत जगह में हमारे लोगों के संग दुर्व्यवहार किया जाता है. अगर सिर्फ चाकमास ही जाके चाकमास के बारे बात करेंगे, मिजोज ही जाके मिजोज के बारे बात करेंगे, तिपरासा ही जाके तिपरासा या नागा, तो हमारी आवाज जो दिल्ली में है, हमारी संख्या कम है, बेंगलोर में संख्या कम है, तो हमारी आवाज कभी कभी सही जगह में पहुंचती नहीं है. सो दिस is where our students suffer. There are many professionals who are from the Northeast. There are many lawyers who are from the Northeast who again want a platform where they want to talk. That's why CONRAD SANGMA ji has told them that you are most welcome to join us. There are many journalists who are from the Northeast who sometimes feel that they are not being heard or they are being profiled. And I think it is our job as leaders from the Northeast to come together and articulate that. That was your question. Which are the common points? We all know that many of the people across, many of the Vidwans and intellectuals cannot name 7 or 8 Northeast capitals. And I think it is very important that we also ask the government of India, whosoever is there, to ensure that there is a chapter in the Northeast. Because when I meet some of the most intellectual and wise people, they do not know enough about the Northeast because it is not taught. Students, study books, curriculum does not have chapters in the Northeast. So I think respect is a two-way street, and if we can speak and come together, it will make sense. Speaking about the VC election, that is my democratic right to go and approach the Supreme Court, and for 9 years elections were not held. Chitrita, let me tell you that elections were also delayed, not under this government, also under previous government. The previous government was a part of a different bloc. So when the tribals of Tripura feel let down, they don't feel let down by one alliance or the other alliance. The tribals of Tripura would like their rights to be restored irrespective of who's there. So that is a constitutional right, and we do that. I think we should.
Will the parties march together?
Well, the idea is that only.
Only one name, one political party for all Northeast.
G.
So all the political parties are merging together, be it NPP,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is exactly the point. हम लोग we've repeated again and again. We are all going to come in and merge and become one political entity, one name, one symbol, one flag. So that is what our objective is, because that without that we feel कि we will not be able to achieve the kind of goals and objectives that we have set forward. So with that, we'll close the press conference for today. Thank you very much. And lunch is served. Lunch is served. बाद में बात करेंगे. बहुत. And again, as I said, today we are only announcing, and this merger will happen at the right time once the